मुझे लगता है किसी भी आर्टिस्ट के लिए कोलकाता आके परफॉर्म करना एक अलग ही खुशी है। मेरा रहता था कि अगर मैं बहुत ज़्यादा काम नहीं कर रही हूँ तो मैं सोशल मीडिया पे आके मैं क्या बोलूँ। यू डोंट वांट टू offend your audience. I mean, what is this fake world we are living in? Hindi cinema. No father has made a film for their daughter.
আজকে আমরা এমন একজনকে পেয়েছি যাকে আমার মনে হয় আনন্দবাজারের অনলাইনের দর্শকরা একটু দূর থেকেই দেখেছেন, কেউ কেউ নিশ্চয়ই কাছ থেকে দেখেছেন। তার কাজের কথাও আমরা জানি, কখনো ধারাবাহিক, কখনো ছবি, এবং এখন তিনি পুরোদমে একজন নাট্যকার। বুঝতেই পারছেন আমি জুহি বাব্বারের কথা বলছি, এবং এই নামটা শুনলে আমাদের প্রচুর আবেগ মাথায় এসে জুড়ে বসে। যেটুকু পারবো আশা করছি আপনাদের সেই নস্টালজিয়া আবেগ এবং ওনার যে কাজ, ওনার যে অ্যাম্বিশন, ওনার যে নাটক নিয়ে এখন এই মুহূর্তে যে চর্চা, সেই সম্পর্কে আমরা আজ জেনে নেব। ওয়েলকাম ম্যাম।
थैंक यू। नाटक समझ आया?
आई नो।
लिखना सब 1 2 5 6 वर्ड समझ आए
ना। आई जस्ट वांटेड टू आस्क यू, যে আপনি কি you know Bengali or you?
Unfortunately
obviously not.
I wish I knew because मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि सिर्फ हमारे देश की नहीं, मुझे लगता है वैसे भी कुछ जो भाषाएं कान में मीठी लगती हैं सुनने में, बंगाली उनमें से एक है। You know, so I don't feel nice that I don't know. You know, I would like to know.
Thank you. You have been Kolkata.
I have been to Kolkata. Yes.
क्या आपको अट्रैक्ट करता है कोलकाता का?
मुझे लगता है किसी भी आर्टिस्ट के लिए कोलकाता आके परफॉर्म करना एक अलग ही खुशी है, क्योंकि जो आर्ट, कल्चर, हेरिटेज इस शहर ने ज़िंदा रखा है, वो आपको बाकी शहरों में इतना देखने को नहीं मिलता है।
Okay.
I mean, our country is a rich country where art and culture is concerned, you know. But there are very few cultures that have kept that intact.
Is there any place in Kolkata you like to visit every time you come to Kolkata?
Unfortunately, time ही नहीं मिलता है।
Shopping?
I would love to.
I know, that's why I asked.
But I don't get the time because you know when we come, we are always coming for performances and इतना cut to cut schedule होता है हमेशा, तो मेरा मन तो बड़ा होता है। You know, I love looking at the structures and you know the old buildings have this old world charm. The restaurants. Last night I went to this place.
Trinkas,
yeah. Really
that is old.
I know. Yes.
Nostalgic.
So I had seen it 2-3 times last, and I had always thought that I would go here because I know Usha Di used to perform there and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And, so that was really nice. I like. I'm a foodie, so I love visiting.
Seems to be because we have a idea that actor or actress, whatever, they don't eat. They always go for strict diet and heavy workout, and they spend most of the time in gym. So what about you?
करना ये सब पड़ता है. Even I diet, I have my exercise routine, yoga routine, I do have my gym routine. But I'm not a fanatic. I don't go crazy about it. I try and balance my life क्योंकि खाना भी तो जिंदगी है ना.
वही.
और जब इतने अच्छे खाने हैं दुनिया में, और तो आप कैसे नहीं खाओ? I mean, how can I come to Kolkata and not have kheer kodam or not have gurka sandesh? I mean, I'll be stupid if I don't do it, na?
How do you think that this in this world, in this social media वाला जो world है अभी, हाँ, जहाँ बहुत वो रील हो कि कुछ वीडियो 1 मिनट का गाना ये सब आ चुका है, उसमें अभी प्ले का क्या इम्पोर्टेंस है?
मुझे लगता है जो लाइव आर्ट्स हैं, they've always struggled but they've survived. चाहे टेलीविज़न हो, चाहे सिनेमा हो, चाहे OTT हो, चाहे अब you know YouTube हो या Reels हो, there's a lot happening, but live arts has survived because it is the most raw and the authentic art after all. And I am also on social media. Finally, I was not on social media till 2 years back, by the way, because I wasn't working so much. So मेरा रहता था कि अगर मैं बहुत ज़्यादा काम नहीं कर रही हूँ तो मैं सोशल मीडिया पे आके मैं क्या बोलूँ कि आज मैं ये 5 स्टार में खाना खा रही हूँ, या आज मैं इस फ्लाइट के फर्स्ट क्लास में बैठी हूँ, या आज मैं इधर हॉलीडे कर रही हूँ. I mean, I just thought that's nonsense and I don't need to do all that. And when there came a point in my life where I now decided, I was on a very long sabbatical because my son was born and I was spending time at home, which I wanted to. And I said, ठीक है, अब अगर फिर से काम करना है तो शायद ये चीज़ें ज़रूरी हैं, to be seen, to be out there.
So, what is the subject of this play?
So, With Love Aapki Sayyara is a story about a woman, about Sayyara. And Sayyara is a modern Indian woman. And the play is about how the society looks at the modern Indian woman.
That is, I think, I know, sorry, I'm interrupting you. Maybe that is a bit dangerous. How society look of modern women.
It is dangerous.
Yeah?
It is very dangerous. That's the reason when people ask me that since you've written this play, directed this play, and you act in this play, what has been the toughest for you? One would probably think acting or direction, but the toughest part has been writing.
Right.
Because you don't want to offend your audience. You don't want to make comments which might put your audience off the society, though it is the reality. So I had to really maintain a balance of questioning the society, because the format of this play is that Sayyara is directly talking to the audience. The
format is also very unique.
Correct. So that is what one has tried and experimented. So
how is Sayyara placed when she's a single woman or married or what? Any clue or any hint you want?
She's single.
Okay.
Let me just say this much.
That's it.
Let me not say too much because you know.
Yeah.
कहानी आप, it's not about a surprise or a suspense, but जब आप कहानी देखते हैं आप एक फ्लो के साथ चलते हैं, तो उस
पहले से कुछ सोचना ठीक नहीं,
तो उस फ्लो में जैसे जैसे आपको चीजें पता चलेंगी वो बेहतर होगा, मुझे ऐसा लगता है.
As a writer, what you feel, being a woman, being a mother, being a wife, for this patriarchal society, it is easier or it has become much more harder now?
I definitely agree that it is better for a certain sect of the society, because women are more educated now. There are more working women now. That being said, especially in our country, there is a very, very, very large section which still has so much development to see. You know, like my father, whenever I went for his election campaigns, I have been to the interiors of states, you know, where I have seen very, very closely how women are uneducated, how women are bound to just being at home or have no say.
No.
वापस बॉम्बे अपने शहर जाती थी. I used to be disturbed for some time, you know. That, I mean, what is this fake world we are living in, you know?
Actually.
I mean, it's all, I mean, no offense to anybody, because parties and if you are rich and you have the money and you can fly every second week to abroad and shop all the brands, which is great. I mean, I'm also blessed in a lot of ways and I do have all the privileges. But at least I'm sensitive to that other section which is probably not so privileged. So the play is exactly that. The play is exactly that. And it says this, that it doesn't really, unfortunately, however educated you are, or how good looking you are, or what kind of status in the society you have, there are few norms of our society, of our religion, where the women is forced to succumb.
Right.
She could be whoever.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely. Your father. That's it. We can't ask any question to you, but I must.
Please.
So, what you learned from your father? Because you have been there not as Raj Babbar, actor, famous actor, celebrity. He is your father. So, what was the experience?
मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि जो बहुत ग्रेट लोग होते हैं ना, उनको दूसरे लोग बेहतर जानते हैं in comparison to their family.
Okay.
You know, because their family probably looks at them only as that relationship. Their greatness is known more to people who associate with them outside the walls of the house. But In my case, my relationship with my father has been the sort where I have grown up just not as a daddy's girl who looks up to the dad. I have grown up being really inspired by him. My father comes from a very modest background. My father was not even well educated. My father, till he reached National School of Drama, he could barely speak in English.
Okay.
But how this man has worked his way, groomed himself, self-educated himself. I know that my father has sat in the Parliament library and read books. I don't know which politician does that.
Does that nowadays?
You know, and I get very angry when my father is compared to the typical filmy politicians.
Yeah.
Because
of course.
he has been a parliamentarian for 25 years, and you just don't become one till you have a one-to-one connect with your people.
Yes.
And till they don't feel about you that you're genuine. You know.
Right.
I mean, as an actor, there's so much to learn from him because he's so versatile. You know, he's one person who from his first film never really had a category, whether he's a hero or he's a villain or he's a character artist, or he has played it all.
Fantastic. The way you depicted, it's fantastic. But as a father, what was his philosophy which attracts you in childhood? Any incident or that kind of thing?
Very, very strict father.
Okay.
Extremely strict. In fact, he didn't want me to act.
Okay.
When I was younger, that used to upset me.
Oh.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because this is my
You
wish and I want to act, and you're an actor, and my mother's an actor, director.
Yes.
Why can't I? But today when I'm a parent and as I grew older, I realized that it was nothing but this intensely protective father. You know, आप हमेशा अगर आप पेरेंट हैं, आप अपने बच्चे को, अपने औलाद को आप प्रोटेक्ट करना चाहते हो. So he initially really expressed his unhappiness towards me wanting to act. But when I started doing theatre, and there's a certain play called Begum Jaan. It's written by Javed Siddiqui Saab. My mother played. We performed in Kolkata. We had a very wonderful show in Kolkata years back. My mother plays the title role, and I play an important role in that. And my father saw that play, and that was the phase where he did not want me to act. But he saw that play and he said that you deserve a film, and you deserve more opportunities. And till date, you can do an entire research of, I don't like to call it Bollywood, but Hindi cinema. No father has made a film for their daughter. No father. Only sons were launched.
Yes, actually.
किसी बेटी को लॉन्च नहीं किया है. अगर बेटियां आई हैं, I really don't want to talk in detail about that, but it's always been a little unpleasant scenario, and that's when the daughters have come in films. But except for maybe Bhatt Sahab, who launched Pooja, but again he was a director. Actor father has never launched his daughter, except for Mr. Raj Babbar.
Wow. ये तो कभी सोचा ही नहीं हमने.
अब सोचिए.
So important. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a very encouraging, right?
Yes.
Being a father.
Absolutely. He's been so encouraging, so supportive. Now after all these years, when I'm actually again working, my film Faraz, I don't know if you know about it.
Yeah, Netflix, yeah.
Yes, Netflix, thank you. So I've got great reviews. I mean, I see that pride in him, I see that happiness in him. And what he had said then, you know, that you deserve better opportunities. You know, I mean, I was, after Faraz was on Netflix, मैं ऐसी Twitter देखती थी कि क्या लोग कह रहे हैं. मतलब अनजान लोग, people did not recognize me in the film.
Okay.
People like, you know, like Neetu Kapoor ji, she said कि मैं फिल्म देखते हुए मैं सोच रही हूँ ये कौन है, इसको कहाँ देखा, ये कौन है. And चलती फिल्म में it seems उन्होंने ऐसे मतलब पूछा who is she, you know, and they said it's Juhi. It's like what?
It's very
It's
striking.
thanks to Mukesh Chhabra, casting director, that he thought of me in this role. It's Hansal Mehta sir's genius that he thought, and he could trust me with such a
Such a-
intense and important role.
Role. So it's the time came where we are now concentrating on the actor,
Correct.
not she's
I
a hero
absolutely
or
agree with you.
hero material or
It's a
heroine
very
material.
good phase.
Yeah, it's a
actually.
very
especially with OTT,
OTT.
and the platforms.
Exactly.
And the OTT में भी कितने platforms हैं, हर
platforms?
भाषा के platforms हैं. I think it's a great phase for actors, writers, directors, for everybody, because there's so much work out there. And also the typical main, the main lead.
Yeah.
जो एक था ना, that the hero is supposed to be like this, or the heroine is
That
supposed
is
to be like
broken.
this. That has completely
gone
yes,
actually.
So
So do you feel this is your time?
I wish so.
Why wish?
I don't know if it is. I hope so and I wish so. Because I would say Indian films में जो हीरो होता है ना, उसकी ज़्यादा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होती
वो
है.
तो होता ही है.
तो अगर पिक्चर फ्लॉप है तो बेचारा हीरो वाइप आउट हो जाता है. हीरोइन को तब भी काम मिल जाता है क्योंकि ज़्यादा कुछ करना नहीं होता था ना, स्पेशली 20 years
Dancing
back.
है.
एग्जैक्टली 4 सीन डांसिंग तो कोई भी कर लेती है. तो काम तो मुझे मिल रहा था. आई डिड नॉट सकम टू mediocre work even then. When I was much younger. So too, when you're younger, you can get swayed away by glamour, money, fame.
Right.
But thankfully I didn't. And by God's grace, I had my theatre to fall back on.
Absolutely.
So I completely shifted my focus.
From film to theatre, which is
Yes,
very rare.
yes.
If I ask about the PR relationship, what will your stake actually? How you mix up with people, or do you go to any producer house and ask for some?
No.
No, never. I know the way
I don't
you are
do that.
speaking. I know,
I don't
but
do that. I'm a very people's person. I like interacting with people. I like talking to people, and I don't have airs. I do have self-respect.
Yes.
Definitely, a lot of it. So I will not go asking for work. But yes, if there is a filmmaker in front of me who I admire, I don't have an ego where I wouldn't want to go and say that, that sir or ma'am, I would like to work with you.
With you.
So
ये जो आप बोल रही है, अभी तो मैंने काम ही नहीं किया.
Yeah.
यू ऐसे मीडिया के सामने आप बोल सकते, कुछ भी. अब अगर कुछ लो होता है ना एक्टर का और एक्ट्रेस का, एनीबॉडी, they don't speak.
Definitely, I went through a feeling of complete rejection. I used to feel so depressed, so dejected. Used to question, my confidence was shaken because I used to feel that मुझे शायद एक्टिंग नहीं आती है, मेरी शायद शक्ल खराब है. जबकि मेरी फिल्म ठीक ठाक थी, स्वीट फिल्म थी, मेरा रोल भी ठीक ठाक था. मगर अब नहीं चली फिल्म तो नहीं चली ना.
तो अब
कम
उस
से
डिप्रेशन को इग्नोर करके कैसे?
I don't make it a very big deal, I mean, मेरे लिए कि मैं डिप्रेस्ड हूँ और इसमें से बाहर. I think मेरे लिए naturally चीज़ें हो गई.
Being Raj Babbar's daughter, advantage or disadvantage?
Always and forever an advantage.
Okay.
Because he's my father and he loves me.
What about Pratik?
He's doing
So,
well in films. He's doing so well in OTT. He's doing very well.
So he concentrated on OTT, or he also wanted to act in film much more?
कर रहा है वो दोनों चीज़ें. He's an actor. As actors, whether it's me or Pratik or Arya, we are all open to mediums. We are not that हम सिर्फ ये करेंगे या सिर्फ ये करेंगे. We are open to all mediums. The point is रोल अच्छा होना चाहिए ना. है ना. अच्छा रोल होगा तो फिल्म भी करेगा, OTT भी करेंगे.
So you meet and talk about films? No, not really.
Of course we discuss work.
Yeah.
We discuss work, and both my brothers are extremely encouraging and supportive of me working, and they are most happy that I am finally now doing more work.
Okay. That's such a nice family, right?
Thank
and what
you.
about your mother?
My mother has been my biggest rock. Because even when my father didn't want me to act, my mother stood by me.
So,
Even today, I mean, I very proudly say that I belong to Anandabazar Babbar School of Acting.
it's nice to talk to you.
Thank you.
So we will keep in touch also.
Sure.
Once you come to Kolkata, please let us know.
Sure.
Because talking with you is a different,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you. you.